Hi guys, Karen Stanley here. I haven't done much filming this week, but God, I've been a grumpy fucker. I've annoyed myself how grumpy I've been. I've just been irritating and irritated by everyone and everything. And it's funny, when you're in one of those moods, it's like, it doesn't matter what anyone around you does, just breathing is enough to set you on the edge. And Thursday I had to go to the doctors because I had a trapped nerve as well. So that really didn't help my mood. Even my nerves were getting on my nerves, if you know what I mean. So I was sitting in the doctor's surgery and I was looking around at people thinking, like Frank Skinner once said something funny, like, if people knocked on his door, he said, I could tell the moment they knocked whether I would like them or whether I would think, twat. He said, if they give a, like, jaunty little knock, he said, I'd think, since out the door, I don't like you. And I do think it's weird sometimes you get yourself into them kind of funks where you think, just looking at you, I don't like you. So I'm sitting in the doctor's surgery and there's loads of spare seats. The whole day just went on and on, just me being grumpy and horrible. And there's loads and loads of seats in the doctor's surgery. And then this really enormous man comes and sits right next to me. So I have to do that. And I'm like, fuck's sake, mate. One, you're massive, so you need two seats, so you've got to sit on mine. That's fine, but there's all these spare seats. If there'd been no spare seats, put yourself where you like. But why do you feel the need to sit right next to me with all your fucking germs and all that? Anyway, that was just, and I was just getting more and more grumpy about people in general, just annoying me. So I thought, I'll have a twiddle around on Facebook. Now, in my experience, going on Facebook when you're in a mood and when you've got too much time on your hands, recipe for disaster. Because the sort of things that people put on there that you would normally ignore and just gloss over are the things that will really fucking irritate you, and you'll feel the need to respond, which is just, don't bother, because then you'll get yourself more worked up. So I'm part of this like Twinkle teaching group on Facebook, and it's all right, but there are a lot of twats on there. And generally, 99.9% of teachers are amazingly great people. That 1%, or that 0.1%, or whatever it is, are petty-minded and far too used to being in control, if you know what I mean. And I'm sure that's true of every profession. I'm sure there's brain surgeons like it and dustmen like it, but there are a few of them you think, fucking, I wouldn't want to be in your class, you're a twat. Anyway, this woman on there had put a really gorgeous like letter, an example of something a teacher had sent home saying, look, don't get me a gift for Christmas. I know it's really tight time, you know, everyone's got no money, whatever. And really, I'm trying to teach the kids that material possessions aren't everything. That's not what we're about. It's about loving and being kind to each other. Why don't you put a donation in a little envelope, no more than £2. It's completely anonymous. Don't put your name on anything. And then at the end of it, we'll open the envelopes with all the children, and we'll collect and we'll count the money, and we'll use it as part of our maths lesson, and we'll nominate somewhere to send it, like a charity or something. And it teaches, you know, look how lovely we are when we've worked together, we've raised this little bit of money. And I thought, oh, that's nice. Some fucking wanker went, lovely idea, but that Comic Sans makes me want to throw things. Immediately I thought, I wouldn't fucking like you. Who is that annoyed by a font? Like, this beautiful letter with this beautiful sentiment. Don't you think you're missing the fucking point a bit? The whole point was, let's not be petty-minded and worry about material things. Let's just do something nice. No, the font. You've written it in the wrong font. So, of course, because I was in a bad mood, I felt the need to comment. I just said, what a beautiful sentiment, what a lovely letter, tiny bit petty that someone felt the need to mention what font it was written in. Oh, get a fucking reply immediately. Now I know for certain I would hate this person. I couldn't be in the same room as her. Well, she went, it is rather funny when you talk about making a fuss that you're making such a fuss. I thought, I ain't making a fucking fuss. I'm just telling you that you're a dick. So I just said, I can't even remember what I said after that, but I was incensed. You know when your heart is pounding because you've really got fucking up. I thought, oh my God. So I just went, I just think you've missed the point. No, love, I haven't. And then snapshotted her comment about, I do like it, but. And I just went, oh, patronising and petty. And then she texts me back like 3 little smiley emojis. Oh, jog on. Fucking jog on. Jog on. I was like, what an absolute knob dick twat you are. that you felt the need to A, comment about the font that something was written in, and B, then engage in a little dialogue with me, who's told you you're a knob. And clearly you don't think you're a knob, which makes you more of a knob. So anyway, that was the end of my week. And then to just top my week, loads of other things happened. It's been like a fucking conspiracy. And the latest thing to happen was walked the dog and dropped my phone in a pile of dog shit. Not just ordinary shit, but dog diarrhea. So as I'm filming now, I've got a waft of dog shit coming from my phone, because not only did it fall in the dog shit, it fell in with the port side down. So where I put the charger is now full of shit, or poo soup as my grandson likes to call it. So, you know, my week has been shit, really shit. And that was it. I just thought I'd share that with you. But my advice to you is do not respond to people when you're in a bad mood, because as much as that font annoyed her, she annoyed me so much. I haven't been able to stop thinking about her. She wound me up that much. So I need to get a life and build a bridge, get over it. So hopefully next time I message, I'll be a nicer person. We'll give it a try. All right, have a good week. Bye.